Mhm.
Hi, Cindy DeCiani here again today, and I've got Ruth Ann Sharp with me. We are going to be talking about the wonderful things of appraisal waivers. Hey, Ruth Ann.
Hey, okay, appraisal waiver is exactly what it means.
Okay,
Waiving appraisals.
and why would a bank even consider doing that?
Because the automated underwriting system, which is what every loan file has to go through, and that's Fannie Mae or Freddie Mac,
Okay,
it has to go through that system. That system will tell us whether we get an appraisal waiver or not.
okay,
And so then some lenders don't even allow you to take an appraisal waiver. So they make you get an appraisal regardless. My company is one of them that will allow an appraisal waiver.
oh, okay.
Yes.
We do know that the conditions for having it must be conventional. It can't be an FHA or VA, correct?
Correct. Nor a jumbo loan, which a jumbo
Oh,
loan is anything
okay,
over 548,350, I think it is now. So yeah,
okay.
jumbo loans, FHA, VAs, investment properties. So if you're buying
Oh,
investment properties, they won't
allow
kick
them.
back an appraisal waiver, right?
Okay.
So it's basically your conventional loans. They want to say that what they like, the reasons why they give an appraisal waiver is you've got a good down payment,
Okay.
you've got good credit.
When you say good credit,
Mhm.
explain that. Is it above a certain credit score?
Above a certain credit score. So if you've got, let's say, above, probably I've gotten some like 720
Okay.
a credit score.
That's great credit.
Yes, that's great credit. 740 is kind of your goal,
Right.
because that's when you're going to get the best rates.
Sure.
So anyway, back to why it would kick back an appraisal waiver. So you've got the good credit, you've got the good down payment, good debt ratios,
Okay,
good
so
debt to
they're
income
they're
ratios.
not borderline getting approval.
Correct.
Probably.
Yeah, they want to see
Okay.
it's a solid loan, a
Good.
solid file. And also, and most important part is the system, meaning automated underwriting system, has a model in there, and it knows property values in the area that you're buying.
Mhm.
So if it's market value, they're going to give an appraisal waiver.
Ah,
So if it's not, if it's being sold for way over the market value, we're not going to get an appraisal waiver.
and that could just mean the average of the neighborhood, maybe.
Maybe.
It could mean the fact of, like you said, they're so overpriced
Right.
that they're not using that because they're not looking at that house specifically half the time, are they?
They're looking at the neighborhood.
Right. Within maybe a quarter of a mile or something.
Right, because they don't know anything about that house. They don't know if the house has been remodeled. They don't know anything about that. They're looking at sales. So
Right.
They're looking at what appraisers will be looking at.
Sure.
The comparables.
Right. And it's an algorithm basically, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's not human choice.
Right. Yeah.
So, and that makes total sense.
Yes.
So, okay. So as long as they've got good credit, nice down payment, their qualifying ratios, both at the front end and the back end, meaning house payment and house payment
Correct.
obligations, are under normal guidelines.
Right, which is 45%, basically.
Right.
Yeah,
Or
under 45%
probably
total
better.
debt. Better. Yeah. The better the file, the the better chance you are going to get an appraisal waiver.
Okay.
So it's going to save you the fee. It's in the
saves
hassle.
them the $500.
Saves them the $500 fee.
Wow. Yeah. See, that's awesome that they get to save that.
Yes.
But it's basically a protection for the lender more than anything else.
Correct.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool. So not so bad, not so scary.
No, not so scary at all.
And most people, you may or may not get them.
Right.
But if it is, it's kind of like a gift of $500 from the lender.
We just had one, I think, that had one.
You and I
just did one that had an appraisal waiver.
Which is great. We've had several this year.
Yes.
And if we're in a market that property values are increasing, and I know this happened back in the early part of the year, we hadn't had that many of the houses really appraised yet for those crazy levels that they're happening in March and April and all that. So we didn't see very many of them.
Right.
So
now we're seeing more now.
Now we're seeing more because those are past sales that have been able to use, right?
Yes.
Okay. So that kind of helps. I hope that makes sense.
Yeah.
So, and that's also the key is why using a great team, lender and myself or whoever, really knows and understands the pros and cons and how we can make this easy for them.
Easy and cheaper.
And cheap, yeah. If we can save $500 for our client,
exactly.
Why not, right? As long as the lender has got all the proof. And it's again, it's not their choice. It's an algorithm of the computer system.
Correct. And that lender's choice too, because they may get an appraisal waiver, but that lender they're using may say, no, we want an appraisal anyway.
Right. And we don't know why or when
do
it.
Yep.
So, okay. Well,
Okay.
cool. See, we've got somebody here that helps us walk through this whole process and understand. So if you have any questions about, reach out to us. That's what it's all about. We're here to help make this process of buying a home and selling them super easy. And Roseanne and I have been friends forever.
Yes.
And
we've been in business forever.
Yeah. We started when we were 10.
12. And we don't want to age ourselves.
But that's why it's important for you to really help understand, because we want to make this a fun and exciting process.
Yes.
Even though it's scary.
Yeah.
Because we're spending a lot of money.
Yes.
So, terrific. Any other quick words of wisdom?
No. Have a wonderful day.
Terrific. There you go. Thanks again.